Doge. Haven't looked at this in a couple days, but yeah, I marked this zone. I remember marking this area, the 7 cent area, as the possible monthly low when price, at the start of the month here. But now that we're about 8 days in, we can see that it's actually forming in an area here, which may be the new monthly low. So what we're going to do is just move this up a little bit to about 70. We try to you kind of want a whole-ish number if you can. And you want it to be close to the bottom of the month so it's accurate, but about 725 maybe. Yeah, we'll start with that. That's pretty reasonable here. Just crank this down to about 792.5 here. So that's your new monthly range. Price is bearish. It's below this moving average just. I was looking for a long position if it came down to this level. However, I might be looking to short this a little bit. It's kind of conflicting because you do have price structure here that is bullish, higher highs, higher lows. And now price is below this moving average and it's sitting on this zone. So because it's below the moving average, I'm not looking for a buy yet by any means, but you can see it is forming support here. And if the bullish structure resumes, so if we start seeing higher highs, higher lows from this area now, you can see it's been 3 times now prices came down to this zone, and this last time has been very significant. You can see held, and now you got some bull momentum out of this. So what we could do is set a zone here. It's a very, very thin zone, but it is here. Could even make it a little bit thicker if we want. Just to be on the safe side, I would go something like this. And just move this right here. So something like this. I want to see price break this area. This recent resistance area. You can see we do have some, price came down, hit this resistance zone, then went down further, but this is a higher low technically relative to this, and you can see this huge rejection all the way down to 715, got bought back up, and is now heading up. So, and it's resisting this moving average, this 4-hour moving average. So that tells me that, there is a chance that price kind of wants to continue going up. We don't know for sure yet. We got this huge bullish candle that's engulfing, yesterday's candle, so that's a good sign. I'd probably have to wait till at least tomorrow, or at least another 7 hours and 45 minutes to see how this candle closes, but I would wait for price to break this area here. I'm going to delete this old, I don't even know why this alert's here. I'm going to delete this one and then put one here, and then we're going to see what happens when price gets to the top of this area. Then it's going to retest this moving average as well. So if it breaks this moving average, then it's a better sign that we're going to keep going up. But if it can't, then we might just have to wait. I do think this overall is bullish. There's more bullish structure here recently than there is bearish. So as far as it coming down into the zone and then breaking out, and just creating these support structures over and over and over. Created one here, now it's created one here. So if price breaks this area, we might be looking for a position upwards, and then all the way to this level here, right at 92.5. It's within the monthly range. We just have to see a little bit more structure form. So higher highs, higher lows, which you're already seeing on the 1 hour, so that's a good sign. Now we just need price to break this moving average, and then eventually this zone as well, between 775 and about 76 kind of. We need that area to break and hold, and then we'll probably be good for a long position. So something like this. Once price breaks, just come up, retest, and then enter long. That's in a perfect world, but it's going to have to break this zone, plus you do have this area as well, which you know, so that's two areas, and then actually this one you could shrink down and extend over here. You can see it held really well. So like this area is pretty significant. I would probably, because these two areas are so close together, I would probably just like price to break both, to be completely honest. So I'm in no rush for Doge to look for a buy entry. I would honestly just wait to let it break these areas and hold before entering any long positions, because you just have, you know, as of the end of July, you got a lot of bear momentum. Just, you know, this huge candle, these huge candles. So up until, I guess, would have been Saturday, you know, August 5th, that was the only real bullish momentum that came to the market. Plus now it's created this zone. So this zone seems to be holding, but we need to see it break these areas before entering a long position. So that's Doge.